In 2021, as the world continues to battle the coronavirus pandemic, a more silent threat endangers the lives of millions of people across the planet: climate change. Our food systems, the way we produce, distribute, and consume food, sit precariously at the crossroads between climate, biodiversity, and environment, and a multitude of compounding social injustices and inequities. Small-scale farmers are responsible for up to 80% of food production in developing countries. They are at the front line of the fight against climate change and social injustice. Marginalized groups, such as women, youth, indigenous, and disabled peoples, are disproportionately affected by these issues. Climate change ruins rural people's lives and aspirations, often forcing them to migrate to cities or abroad.
Las pérdidas son grandes, pues, porque, por ejemplo, en este año ya tenemos un mes de que el invierno debía estar copioso aquí. Ya se pasó un mes y no ha llovido.
Despite their disproportionate vulnerability to climate change, small-scale farmers currently receive only 1.7% of global climate finance. IFAD is committed to play its part in recovering, reactivating, and building the resilience of our region. In 2021, we launched the Enhanced Adaptation for Smallholder Agricultural Program, ASAP+, which aims to mobilize $500 million from IFAD and other international donors to help more than 10 million farmers across the globe. It builds on the experience of ASAP, a fund that has already improved the lives of 5 million small-scale farmers in developing countries. ASAP contributed to fund Accesos, a project in Bolivia which draws on indigenous knowledge to create eco-based solutions. Participants created talking maps where they analyzed climate and soil conditions to plan for the future.
Es muy importante para las comunidades donde ellos mismos puedan planificar, ya que ahora estamos en tiempo de sequía y hay muchos desastres naturales.
IFAD's efforts to invest in climate finance go far beyond ASAP. The fund has become a very effective deal broker between governments and global climate institutions such as the Green Climate Fund and the Global Environment Facility. An example of this is the Planting Climate Resilience Project, a soon-to-be-approved $202.5 million investment in climate-smart agriculture that will directly benefit around 1 million people in Brazil's semi-arid northeast region. It will capture and share the knowledge of local people who have fought water scarcity for centuries and promote affirmative actions to increase social inclusion. This includes efforts such as the Seed Guardians, empowered female leaders who, with IFAD support, have preserved Creole seeds more adapted to the local weather than the standard ones.
Essas sementes, para o semiárido principalmente, é de extrema importância porque, além de manter a vegetação do semiárido, como plantas como São João, calumbi, quipé, que são plantas nativas, elas também favorecem não só o crescimento produtivo da região, como também o crescimento econômico.
We prioritize investments with climate finance and equitable participation. 70% of IFAD projects in Latin America and the Caribbean have a climate component. IFAD continues to explore new ways of facing the threats that global warming poses to small-scale farmers. The stakes are high because better, more equitable, and sustainable food systems are much needed, not just to ensure small-scale farmers' livelihoods, but the well-being of us all.